What is happening in Washington right now isn't just a political disagreement. It is a full-scale constitutional war. Over the last 48 hours, 5 key Republican senators, Susan Collins, Rand Paul, Josh Hawley, Lisa Murkowski, and Todd Young, have effectively built a wall to contain President Trump's unlimited military ambitions. I've spent years in the halls of power, but this level of internal party revolt is unprecedented. Here is the breakdown of why the system is hitting its breaking point today, January 13th, 2026. The update: Venezuela and the capture of Maduro. The situation is no longer hypothetical. On January 3, 2026, the U.S. launched Operation Absolute Resolve, a lightning raid in Caracas that captured Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro. He is currently in New York, awaiting trial on narco-terrorism charges. While the raid was a tactical success, the political fallout has been explosive. President Trump has declared that the U.S. will now run the country to manage its oil resources. But Republicans in the Senate are pushing back. They fear a forever war in South America. On January 8th, they joined Democrats in a 52-47 vote to advance a war powers resolution. This is designed to stop Trump from sending more troops into Venezuela without an explicit declaration from Congress. Trump's response? He took to social media to say these 5 Republicans should never be elected to office again. The Greenland escalation, the hard way. As if Venezuela wasn't enough, the president has reignited the fire over Greenland. On January 9th, while aboard Air Force One, Trump doubled down, stating the U.S. would take control of Greenland the easy way or the hard way. This isn't just talk. He has refused to rule out military force against an autonomous territory of Denmark, a founding NATO ally. Denmark's Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen, called this a fateful moment, warning that an American attack on a NATO ally would be the end of the Western alliance as we know it. Lawmakers are now rushing to include Greenland in their war powers restrictions. The oil emergency. Power over transparency. On January 10th, Trump signed an executive order declaring a national emergency regarding Venezuelan oil assets. He claims this is to protect the revenue for the Venezuelan people. However, the reality is more strategic. The loophole. By declaring an emergency, the president can shield billions in oil revenue from judicial oversight and creditors. The deal. He recently met with executives from Exxon, Chevron, and Conoco to discuss a $100 billion investment in the Venezuelan oil sector, effectively bypassing Congress's power of the purse. The transparency gap. While the administration promised total disclosure, document releases regarding these oil deals have stalled, leading to formal oversight requests by Senator Sheldon Whitehouse. The bottom line: what is at stake? The red line. For the first time in 2026, Republicans have found a limit. They are refusing to hand the president a blank check for military expansion. The imperial presidency. Trump is moving toward a theory of power where the president has inherent constitutional authority to act globally without Congress. The global fallout. By threatening a NATO ally, Denmark, while occupying a Latin American nation, Venezuela, the U.S. is testing the limits of international law. This stress test will reach its peak next week when the Senate holds a final vote on the war powers resolution. Will the GOP 5 hold their ground, or will the pressure from the White House break them? If you want to stay updated on this unfolding crisis, make sure to subscribe. In the comments, let me know: is Trump's America First energy strategy worth the risk of a war with our allies? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next breakdown.